All right, we're back. And in tonight's stream, we're going to be playing some more Blueprints. Last night, we made it from day 1 to day 7. And I'm hoping to get to the bottom of some mysteries during this stream. Last night, it feels like more than anything, all I was doing was running around in circles, just confusing myself even more. Got a little note stock that I've been keeping track of. And I can't say with any certainty that any of it's really particularly relevant, but we'll give it a shot anyways. Merry Christmas to everybody. Hope you've had a great day. Now, if you would join with me, we're going to get this show on the road. It is day 7. This first run is probably going to be getting the feel back for this game. I know it hasn't been long at all, but it's still worth considering that there is a degree of I don't know what I even call it. Enough time has passed that I'm not going to remember everything I did before. I think we got to go hallway, get a key early, and some kind of directions to go. Let's go storeroom. Maybe I should have gone bedroom, because I am now starting to hit that point where I'm running out of steps. We'll go for pantry. Grab ourselves some food. Let's see what items we get here. A gem and a key. Not exciting, but it'll do the trick. Well, these aren't at all what I'd hoped for. But I guess if I gotta pick one, it's gonna be the drawing room. Well, I don't think I've seen an office before. New rooms are hard to pass up because I'm hoping they're going to fill in some gaps in this puzzle. The antechamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again. I don't think there's enough time to put in another work order before Simon arrives, so just make sure the west and east levers are operational. Okay, I'm going to write that down. Broken antechamber lever is in greenhouse. West and east should be operational. I don't know if that's the case, but that's the hope anyways. Which does mean the greenhouse should be south of the antechamber. Ooh, an upgrade disc, absolutely. Don't mind if I do. We're also going to take a look in here. Quick peek. Yeah, let's start with our upgrade disc, actually. We're here. Why not? The Nook. It's already good. What improves on this? 2 keys and bacon and eggs. We always get the library from here. Ooh. Oh man, this is tough actually. Bacon and eggs will help us live a longer life. Make our days last longer. Reading Nook will always give us library. Library lets us draft or pull in things that we want. This is a tough break. Bacon and eggs also gives us a chance for a morning parlor, I believe. Let's go with breakfast Nook. Yep, that's what we're doing. What else do we do here? Home office. Sure, let's run payroll. Servants' quarters and maid chambers. We'll hold off then. Fair enough. A lot of things I'd like to do, but don't really have. Ooh, a safe. Okay, well, I had a safe combination. 9083. Let's give that a shot. 9083. Nothing, huh? Okay. Bridget, please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings of the Major. Had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I'm not sure if the last title is intended to be hearings or herrings. But knowing Herbert, I suspect either would be suitable. Okay, let me write these down. So everything but March the Count is in red, so I'll change the text color to red. Corridor it is. Yep, we go breakfast nook for sure. Got keys, let's use one. See what we get in here. Ooh, a lot. That was well worth it. Another key. And adds a morning room to today's draft pool. Alright, looking good. It's gotta be a passageway, but I can't afford it. Well, that's no good. Yeah, we'll try utility closet, see if we can do anything with a busted, breaker box. I really don't think there's anything I can do with this. I can spread some cash. I can run payroll. That's about it. So I gotta call it a day very early, unfortunately. Got a lot of steps left, but no place to use them. Day 8? Yep. I'm gonna crack the secrets of this manor tonight. Not all of them, I expect, but some of them. It might take a while. I've been throwing my head against the wall pretty good here for a minute, but I can do this. Breakfast nook it is. We'll go spare room. Right in here, we're gonna use a key. I want to see if there's another key. If so, nope, 3 gems. Which honestly, that's not a bad haul. Courtyard? Sure. Anything? Nothing. Oh, metal detector. I will be taking that. Let's go storeroom. Grab ourselves a coin, a key, and a gem. And then we skedaddle. An orange, that's the first time I've seen one of these. +5, okay. Better hallway. We'll use one. Okay, we got something in the library, so we're definitely trying this out. Babbage used this, then Lord Evanson, then an M. Lowry. Okay, A Sightseer's Guide to Reddington, a modest account of our town by Sir Andrew Darrell. Third largest city in Fen Aries, and site of its former capital, Reddington, is synonymous with mountains, mystery, and magic. Most tourists head straight for the boardwalk and don't get much further than the botanical gardens. However, Reddington has much more to offer. Spectacular scenery, a historic castle, and a charming underground bazaar reward visitors who wish to explore further. I think we're in the castle, maybe. Reddington is that type of unique, enchanting place that lingers in your mind and memories long after you leave her. The botanical gardens are loved by both locals and visitors for its Ajeron canopy house and mausoleum, its petal-colored covered trails, and its mind-boggling variety of flowers. There's a reason springtime is Reddington's busy season. Okay. Situated just east of town. Sorry, I was seeing if we had a direction for the botanical gardens. All right, just east of town. Oh, this is them. Cobblestone trail meanders past over 1,000 species of tropical plants, each remarkable in their own right, and even more stunning set against the spectacular backdrop of the Reddington Mountains. I'm going to write down this name for Elex X Meser Thea Faye. Specimen of holly unique to Reddington's mountains. Featherfall Keep. Former home of Lord William Epsom. Became a museum. Trinsdale Lake, and from what I remember, Trinsdale had a bombing. Mainway Station Bazaar. So we got Mount Holly, our estates over here. We got Reddington down. We got Featherfall Keep. Trinsdale Lake out that way. Angel Tower, Burrows End, Botanical Gardens. Okay. That's fun. It's a new room as well, so I'm definitely checking this out. That's very confusing. Okay, let's try this. Got car keys in there. I'll go for passageway because I really want to see if I can... Yes. Fantastic. Now we're getting a little trippy with it. Orange, don't mind if I do. We'll go for corridor, jump around, and hope we can come out the other side. Some morning room. I mean, that sounds pretty nice, but I'm trying to figure out this mirror thing right now. Has that always been there? Inspect documents of the estate more closely. Meaning? Okay. The other two boxes are true. Is a lie. That's a lie. That means this one's true. The other two boxes are empty. Okay, there it is. Well, let's see if I can figure out the security code. Swan Song. We did it. This code has been cracked. Okay. Finally, log in to network. Password, Swan Song. Okay, now we're in. Better write that down so I don't forget. Network, password, Swan Song. Okay, back over here. Let's see what we got for staff services. Can't do that. That's nice. They're rooting for me. Okay, we can order stuff now, which is neat. Can you order more than one thing at a time? No. Okay. Remote terminal access. It's possible to connect to other active terminals elsewhere on the estate using RTA. Let's see what's active. Nothing else is currently active. No office, lab, or shelter. I'm going to write that down. Security, office, lab, and shelter have terminals. Check email. Okay. Emails in the office. Got it. No data transfers. Okay. Addition. Additions are rooms that are added to the draft pool. Most are removed from the draft pool at the end of the day. However, some additions are permanent, such as those found in the drafting studio. I see. So making archives hide some stuff. Okay, that's good to know. Violet for bedrooms, orange for hallways, green for green rooms, yellow for shops, red for red rooms, blue for blueprints. Default type. Okay. Dirigiblocks. In the commissary, players may find an arcade game. It's not been in working order. Wait, okay. East wing rooms are the 9 rooms that border the very right edge of the house. Good to know. Yeah, okay, I do have that question. Sorry for the yawn. Why are we using gems to build a house? Clearly this thing is not normal, but it doesn't seem to be treated as abnormal either. Everyone just accepts, oh yeah, you can build rooms. Okay, you can check out previous room configurations? That's kind of crazy. I haven't been to the lab yet. I've been to the utility closet, the boiler room, the water something, the pump room. boiler room is known as a power source because it provides steam power to various rooms in the house. That's another interesting thing is, not this. This. I am making new stars just by building observatories. That's not something really achievable by ordinary people. So from the garage, I should be able to get to the west path. Very interesting. Also, is there no music? There's not, is there? Okay. I was in that parlor. I think I'll go back there. Oh, wait. Nope, I'm facing the wrong way. That's fine. We got movement. Let's check out what's down here. Yes, a boudoir. Do I have any items? Metal detector, magnifying glass. Okay. Okay, hang on. I gotta remember. Where did I find this safe password? We got this note which says safe code is 9083. But that didn't seem to do it for me. Unless... Were they lying to me? That's entirely possible, isn't it? That might have been in one of those red notes. Okay, well, let's see. What can we figure out then? We got a safe. We need a code. It's Cinca Company. Cinca was in the black room, or what? The red dark room. It looks like it appeared on Christmas, which is funny because today is actually Christmas. They wouldn't have a Christmas picture for no reason, right? Probably missing something, but no, this... It's definitely this room, because that's back there. We've got our two... Yeah, it's this room for sure. Okay, what if it's like a birthday thing? It was Christmas. 12/25. Ooh, okay, it is. That's... Dude, I'm so happy that worked. Oh, man. Okay, that changes things. And the office one might have something in there I can try to figure out. I'll be taking that. And this. Herbert, I was distraught to learn that you have chosen to omit the details of our dear Miriam's disappearance from the public record. It's no surprise to me that the royal court would want this embarrassment kept as quiet as possible, but I'm shocked that you have so little regard for your niece that you would play the king's scullion and stoop to kissing the foot that treads upon her memory. She gave up her family, her fortune, and her life, and all you can do is think of your name. Interesting. Having never had a family nor name nor fortune of my own, I cannot personally condemn you for faltering in your commitment to make the same sacrifices she did, but for the love of God, do not, by that same display of weakness, clutch your petty assets so tightly that you undermine the cause that she forfeited everything to further. Our countrymen must be made aware of the price she paid and must be made to see the color of the flag she flew as she rode into the darkness of 100 nights. To deny her story is to deny her life. If through your silence you bless this betrayal, our son Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lies and will spit upon your grave when he learns of your cursed foolishness. Okay, hang on, I've got to read this again. 4. Why is it a 4? Is that important? I'm going to assume no. The darkness of 100 nights. We're not coming for Christmas this year from Daniel. Okay. So it sounds like Mom died fighting, and that whole deal about her book being just about me is not entirely accurate. So originally I was trying to get back to the entrance hall to see if there was any fine print with the magnifying glass, but That might not be necessary anymore. Go drawing room. One gem or one key. We go for a key. A coin. Yeah, I think we go for morning room. Tomorrow we start with 2 gems. That sounds pretty nifty. Also, I don't think I've been here before. The Baron of Mount Holly names nephew provisional heir. It is Herbert. The Red Prince, Swimbird, and a new clue. Okay, I'm writing that down. Where is the stuff about Ma? Swimbird, Red Prince, a new clue. I'm 14 years old? Holy smokes. A key. A shovel. I'm liking this map a lot. I hope that I can keep up the momentum. We got gems. Let's go observatory, right? Another one for me. That's 4, which is a gem. Hilarious. Pantry gives us money, but it's not a place to buy food. This lets us buy some stuff. It costs us a gem. This just boosts our steps a little bit. I might honestly do that for now. Hop in. Grab a money purse. I have a lot of items on me right now. This is shaping up to be the best run I've had. If I can keep up the steam and not block myself off completely. Right now, that's our only way out. The key, more steps. I think that's our way. Yeah, we'll use it. 3 keys. Wow. Blue is addition, yellow subtraction, multiplication, division. Order of operation. Okay, I didn't know this. I just stumbled into the answers before, but order of operation starts at the center, works its way outwards. That's fun. Antechamber appears sealed on all 4 sides. Must be a way to open. Rajai, the white sea of yore. Herbert S. Sinclair. Well, that's odd. I've got this little red icon, like the red letter. 4 in, what is it? The bow. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Head back to the courtyard and hope that this pans out. First things first, in here, do we have any dirt to dig up? Yes, we do. A rather dirty coin. An old tin can. Fun. So we go pantry, hallway, passageway. Now the gem or 2 items? I think we go for the items. Good. We needed that. And what's the other item? Ah, sleeping mask. First time in each bedroom, gain 5. That actually works pretty well. So now we bam, 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 bam. Okay. Is your word going down that way? This is our only way forward right now. We've got one reroll. Den gives us 2 options, so I think that's our best bet right now. We got plenty of keys for the time being. And it looks like the time continues being. Like, holy smokes, we do have a lot of stuff right now. Coat check's got car keys. Walk-in closet. Oh, that's new. Yeah, we try it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've not seen that before. Greater chance of finding items. Yeah, simple, straightforward. I dig it. Anything else in here? Sir again. So is that my mom or something? Or is that some random woman? Another key, huh? We go kitchen. We can buy stuff. We got money. And there's no commissary currently. This is our first shop room. It's a better deal. Gives us 15. We're gonna do it. And now we gotta start being a little more careful with our keys. Rumpus room. Oh, but a secret passage. We go Rumpus. It's new. And we get 8 coins. Okay. Oh.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon, a door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find. A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by
We try again.
the great Alzara.
Like, I don't get me
Until
wrong.
the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Wow. Okay, so that's in my mind. Let's think. What do we have? We have a boy on white sands looking for something he cannot find. A black cat tied to a red flag. Blowing wind. Yet motionless. And a door marked by moon, same as in necklace on lady you pick, that cannot be found across the black waters. Well, that's what I got for now. Mainly I just want to know, like if I find true love or something, but I guess that'll work too. Pretty intense, dude. Pretty intense. Well, enough rumpusing around. We want the garage. One, two, three. So I need to run electric to here to get this door to open, huh? That's our door opener. Okay. If this lets me use a... what do we call it? It doesn't. What I was going to say is this lets me use the... Man, everything's locked around here, huh? Go for courtyard. Dig up a couple things. Pebbles. A few old coins. A lot more coins. Another key. Well, I want the greenhouse since I've not been in there. However, I think I've got to go for the pantry. No? We could try this. We do have a reroll in case we need it. This is where the broken thing is. Let's eat. Now steps aren't an issue. It's going to be, can we get the right rolls? Go for aquarium. We step in. We use our watering can. We grab this navigational compass. Some washing machines, some dryers. What am I looking at? This is like a couple benches, a vase, patio, bedroom. The archives. Huh. I think we go gym. Safety deposit box key. Meaning unlocks box 233. 233. Okay. I don't think I've got one, do I? It's a real shame. We got steps left. Let's take a look. It's locked. Of course it is. Of course it is. Okay. Well, this is more important right now. There was a safe in the office. I've got the gems. Oh, man. But that's a lab. I haven't been there. We'll try it. Okay, let's go through our notes, see if we can figure out what's going on here in the office. We got this safe. The only thing I could think of is, based on this note, we've got March of the Count. March, January, February, March. March is the third month of the year, so I might start with 03, but what's the count part? I actually might try to brute force that one, because I... Is there anything else? There was the Christmas thing in there, but that was kind of what I got from that. Pointy Man. Pointy Man. Regal Man. Chops Man. Regal Man. Pointy Man. Is that Regal Man? Or is that another guy? It's another guy. 1, 2... There's 4 of them, right? I don't know if those are counts or not. Okay, that didn't work. We're just gonna go day by day. See if that gets us in. Okay. 0303. I don't know why it worked, but it definitely did. Is that 8 or infinity? March 3rd. Dear Mr. Sinclair, thank you for promptly answering all our demands, not involving the police, and allowing this unfortunate transaction to transpire as smoothly as one could hope. Well, I'm guessing you'd hope to never hear from us again once we've given you back the envelopes. We felt that one final red letter of our own was merited given the circumstances. Okay, reds are lies though, right? But I don't know. I have written red memos, not red letters. Okay. Hopefully you won't be as careless with this missive as you were with the others. Correspondence. This incriminating should be kept in safes, not desk drawers. Let's first put your apprehensions aside, as I'm sure another red envelope is the last thing you expected to find on your desk this week. No, we're not making more demands, and no, we don't have copies of the other letters. We're already more than generous and accommodating, and the least we can do is fulfill our end of the bargain. So why write to you at all? Why incriminate ourselves further if we already have what we want? In a word, principles. After reading your eloquent reply to our initial note, it became apparent to us that there had been a few misunderstandings. This letter is intended to clarify some of those points and hopefully will place our schemes in a softer light. First, we may have gotten too excited with the colorful language of blackmail, but our goal was never to terrorize. Despite what you may believe you interpreted as thinly veiled threats towards your young nephew, I want to personally assure you there was never any tangible danger. If we gave any impression we'd hurt the youngster, it was only in the very vague sense of hurting his social prospects. And yes, while we admit our word choices might be questionable, enough so that it would be reasonable to accuse us of being intentionally misleading, we hope you believe us when we tell you that it was not a calculated ploy to elicit payment. However, as payment has been received, there's nothing to be gained by scrutinizing the questionable ethics that were employed in our extortion of those funds. Little defense can be mustered on that score. Additionally, any judgmental tone you may have detected when we discussed the content of your stolen letters was entirely unintended. We want it on record that we do not consider ourselves superior to you and your family in any way and are in fact entirely sympathetic to the underlying cause that the letters pertain to. And you thought this letter couldn't get more incriminating for us. Again, we feel guilty as sin, and only time will tell if the financial recompense will outweigh our culpability. Even though you will never hear from us again, we hope this parting letter will result in you thinking of us and our dealings, if not favorably, at least sympathetically. Sorry for the inconvenience. Forever Anonymous X. What? Okay, well, let's at least write what we remember from Red Letter 4. Daniel, who I suspect is Dad, to Great Uncle Claire. Don't be a coward. Stop hiding the truth of what happened to Mom. Okay. Red Letter 8/infinity in the office. X, anonymous, writes to Sinclair about red letters blackmailing me and sympathies insinuating Sinclair left incriminating notes in desk previously. All right, that's a lot. I don't know what it means, but it's all that we've got. 1, 2, 2 red letters. And I think we're stuck, unfortunately. We can head back to security and take a look if we left anything behind. Oh shoot, I forgot emails in the office. I can at least go do that. There's an upgrade disc? Oh boy, I gotta find that. It's probably gonna be in here. The office? The walk-in closet? I don't know. One song. Email should be available now. Yep, okay. From Ann Babbage. This looks very important. Okay. Fuse box repair. Correct sequence is off, blue, green, white, red, purple. I don't think I've come across that yet. Interesting. So it looks like Sinclair knew something was coming. He suspected his death and made arrangements ahead of time. Plans arrangements executed by McGuire, McKinley, and McDowell. Okay, white indicator only displays after syncing all 6 to purple. Okay, now I have to look for that upgrade disc, because if I could find that, at least I'm walking away with something permanent. Don't think it's worth it to go in there. Do I have a commissary? No, I have a kitchen. Okay. So I just bought out the kitchen. I do not see the disc in here. That's fine. We've ruled it out. Parlor to bedroom to security to all these other things. Yeah, we'll try that. Thought I found it for a second. Got pretty excited. There it is, our upgrade disc. What do we have this time? Courtyard. Alright, I don't mind me a courtyard. What are the options? More gems, 5 dig spots, always left unlocked. Courtyard, courtyard, courtyard. Ah, like corridor and yard. That took me a minute. That's clever. That explains the orange and the green. That being said, I think two gems might be the call. Okay, how much money am I missing? 15 coins and 3 fruit. Well, I'm pretty much all done, I think. Most I can do is get out of here and check outside again, which I guess I'll do. It's been a while. I don't think I really have anything to help, though. I better write some of this down, actually. So, excuse me. Outdoor gate is locked. Can be accessed via garage. Needs power run to open door. What else? There's that. I guess I have the apple orchard. There's also the shoot, what's it called? I was definitely going to say something before. I can't remember what I was thinking though. Let's see, I was running out here through the breakfast nook, through the entrance hall. Got outside. I got money, let's make a wish. Big old mausoleum looking thing. This is locked, right? Nope, just barred. There's my home. What would the... Okay. Seen pictures of this place. I'm trying to remember where. There's a heart on one of these trees. bad boy's a different kind of shut. Okay, what was I trying to do? There's antechamber, there's aquarium, greenhouse had the thing, greenhouse had a broken lever. I really just have to do this to call it? I think so, because I don't think I've got a door check, or whatever they called it. Wait. I was thinking, what are the power rooms? We've got the big one with the steam. We've got the... We've got the water tank one, although I don't think it's a power room. Still kind of puzzly, though. There's the electric power one, the breaker one, the one with the breaker box. There's something in there about the garage door. I don't know if I've been to the garage after flipping that breaker on. So that's something I can try. I'm hoping that'll let me out that side of the house. It looks like garage is always on the, what, the west wing? At least it has been the 2 or 3 times I've seen it pop up, I think. It's a rumpus room. It's nighttime. What's the nearest den? It's the only den, isn't it? I might head back in just to watch the clocks, because there's something going on with that. I don't know what for sure yet, but there's definitely something. Okay, I'm just gonna go through my notes. Fuse box, the outdoor gate. The thing that guy said to me, the genie. I forgot his name, I should have written that down. The type of holly. It was a Trinsdale bombing. I still haven't been to the lab. We gotta see what happens in there. I don't know what to do with this. I don't get it. I might be stupid or something, but okay, whatever. We're just gonna call it a day. This was an effective one. A lot happened here. Honestly, I might call it on this for now. I'm feeling like some Rogue Legacy 2, actually. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Let me see if I can get that going. No, on second thought, it's Christmas. I am exhausted, and I've got a long day ahead of me tomorrow. So I might be calling it here for tonight. If anyone stopped by to watch, I appreciate you. Have a happy holiday, and take care. See you when I see you.